mean, here they are in the middle of this icy forest, wearing some really unfashionable, kind of embarrassing blue clothes. And Rittenhouse is vomiting. Oh, Rittenhouse. Oh, Rittenhouse. Hi Internet, and welcome to Blunderland. This is a Rimworld Let's Play. Rimworld is a sci-fi colony survival simulator. It's mostly just a simulator of incompetent people dying in the wilderness and getting really, really sad. This is a game that I've already sunk a little bit of time into. We're going to be playing on Randy Random. That just means that there is no rhyme or reason to when any event happens, be that a terrible event or a wonderful event. You could have 10 catastrophes in a row. You could have 10 wonderful little gifts in a row. There's just not going to be a rhyme or a reason to any of it. The game uses procedural generation to just take a random seed word or a seed word that you type in and build a whole world and lore based on that. The scenario is a bunch of colonists were on a ship. The ship crashed, pretty much everybody died, and now they're just trying to make it on a really inhospitable world. This run is using a random site and random colonists, and unfortunately, we are gonna be all the way on the very corner of the map. It's a boreal forest, so pretty. It is gonna be pretty, gonna be cold. There's a nice lake called Lake Meixsell, and I think that's gonna be, you know, summer houses, lake houses, hanging out. Now, we were not the first people on this planet. There are a bunch of different groups that have been here long before us. Let's check it out. Okay. We are starting with a lot of people that don't love us. On the plus side, we have the Southwestern Inwaseron, and their prime counselor is Michael Flea Shefford-Finn. With that Flea, I'm guessing big RHCP fanatic, just loves the sort of small, bald man's angry bass music. They're starting out with a friendship value of 38, which is great. They're gonna be buddies. We're gonna have a lot of good, fun buddies. We're also gonna be friends with the Treaty of Teum, with the Prime Counselor Linghao Trumpet Zhang. So very jazzy union, a union that's all about just music and the notes you don't play, and hopefully the colonists you don't murder. Sadly, we've got a lot of not friends, as I like to call them, not yet friends. We've got the White Megascarab Trabalra tribe with Umbra Darklight Nighthawk. These guys, you know, black hair, scenesters, emo, a little bit of power metal, very in their feelings, eyeliner like you wouldn't believe. We've got the Lance Wolves. Not wolves, wolves. And again, not really being great at sort of conjugating these animals. We've got the gun foxes. All three of these groups are very hostile, and that means if they see us, they're gonna wanna throw things at us, probably bullets being thrown real fast out of big guns, which is not ideal. So let's get to know our new best friends. We've got Violet Griffith. She is a pyromaniac. That's gonna be maybe a little bit of trouble. She loves to shoot, she loves to fight, loves dogs, loves buildings, has a bite scar on her torso. We're not going to ask her about it because that's Violet's business. That is not our business. We've also got Jenniferum, Shinny, who we're just going to call Jenny. She was a spoiled brat growing up, ended up doing plastic surgery, very neurotic, but, you know, she's good at her job. She medicines real good, so she's got her issues, but maybe she's grown out of that by now. I mean, it says spoiled child. Doesn't say spoiled adult cosmetic surgeon, does it? We've also got John Rittenhouse, child star. He was on Space Disney Channel, and that's a tough life. It's a real challenge to sort of get out of that, but he seems to be succeeding. He is an excellent cook. It seems like in his adult life, he was the taster for a medieval king. Classic career trajectory. Start out on Space Disney Channel, end up making sure that the king's delicious tarts have no poison. Since a lot of things want to kill us, it's important to be good at guns, and Violet is our best at guns. And there's a cat. There's a cat named Tom, and listen, I'm gonna say this to you right now. If you do not like Tom, get out of this series. This is not gonna be the series for you. This is gonna be a Tom-centric series, top to bottom, all Tom, all the time. Get ready for Tom, because here Tom comes. Characters in this game have all of their needs simulated, and one thing is they need joy. And in order to accomplish that, I'm just gonna build a stick. I'm gonna build a stick and they'll throw things at it, and listen guys, I'm doing what I can here. Oh yeah, we are gonna be a Raspberry and Tom based economy. Raspberries and Tom, all I need to make a colony. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Just look at Tom. Just look at this guy. So for now, given the bounty of wood at our disposal, we're just going to start with a wood fire generator, and to the environment and this beautiful planet and Captain Planet, I apologize and I love you. Our ex-Space Disney Channel child star turned medieval taster officially has a pistol. I'm feeling good about our future. Oh, hold on. This is unacceptable. Do you see what I see? Tom outside. Absolutely not. Probably the easiest thing to do would just be to build a sleeping spot. Wouldn't take any wood. But this is Tom. Tom gets a box. Now, look at this. This is about as wholesome as you get. You got the whole family. The whole family. You've got mom, also mom, child actor, Tom in his perfect crate, the rotting carcass of a raccoon, and the rat. You can have pet rats in the game. This is not a pet rat, just a friend, just hanging out. But this really right here is the traditional family that I believe in and support. All right, look at this. We're gonna be naming our community. Town name, Blunderland, non-negotiable. It's a branding issue. It's a merch issue. As for the faction, Growth's Rock. Ah, we're your buds. Perfect, handsome friends. You know, that's good, but it is missing something. It is missing something essential. This is it. This is who we are. This is how we identify. And top billing, handsome Tom, and then just, you know, his friends. The people who serve Tom, who serve at Tom's leisure. Well, that's a mistake. Alright, we're in business. It's tough because Violet's really the only one who does manual labor. So she's kind of... Well... Okay. Violet is having a moment. Yeah, I got that. Violet is starting fires outside, and that is much more respectful. Violet has the decency to start fires outside of our home, and I think that's, well, pros and cons. Pros and cons. Violet is a hard worker. Great ish with a gun. I'm gonna say this about Violet. She's a powerful person. I did not love any of that fire, but at least it's gone. Violet is a full-service handy woman. Builds your house, burns it down, builds it back up. Hey, look at this! Friendos! I can't say that, you know, we're in the best shape right now for visitors. I feel like I'm seeing Tom's handsome friends through the eyes of strangers. And y'all, I gotta be honest, I don't love what I see. Oh my god, yep. They're just right up in there with that vomit. Alright, sorry Weaver, sorry Kit. Please tell your friends that we are working on it, and, you know, if any of them want to come live here, especially friends who like to clean. God, that was so embarrassing. Can we just take a moment and look at this perfect family? And also look at this family's corpse pit. Less idyllic. Now this is kind of a big deal. It's easy to see what a character needs in the moment, but it is a lot harder to see what their dreams are, what their long-term goals are. And I find the most powerful way to communicate that kind of stuff is through art. There's going to be a sculptor's table. Everyone gets to do one sculpture, one apiece, and that sculpture will be how I make sense of their dreams, their goals in this world of Rim. And I'm excited, I'm nervous, I have no idea what these goals are going to be. If you've ever played Rimworld before, you know that a lot of the art is conventional, straightforward. I believe Rittenhouse will take the most naturally to this. He comes from a background of acting and celebrity and self-expression. And I think that his piece will be the most inspiring. Dream, Rittenhouse. Dream. Create your vision. Show me, Rittenhouse, show me your heart. On this carving is a portrayal of Ginny losing at a horseshoe pin, gently massaging her wrists. Ginny's features are exaggerated. The subjects are in front of a hill, and the work is infused with the idea of war, and is done in a Dadaist style. This artwork refers to Ginny relaxing at a horseshoe pin on the 4th of August, 5500. Now this is clear as a bell. I did not know when I made this stick what I was going to inspire in Rittenhouse. I know now. Rittenhouse wants nothing less than a beautiful horseshoe pin of which he will be the undisputed champion. Rittenhouse, thank you. Thank you for sharing your truth with us. We can make this happen. Undisputed. Undisputed champion. Undisputed horseshoes hero. Absolutely Rittenhouse. Now, what do I expect from Violet? Military experience, yes. Pyromaniac, yes. But, flip side, military intelligence. So I'm thinking something that on its face seems very simple, even pedestrian, but then when you look at Violet's truth, I think we're going to see something. I think we're going to see something special. This is rated awful, and honestly, I disagree. This work illustrates Ginny landing in a drop pod with retro rockets firing dramatically. A mandrill is fleeing the impact in fear. The smiling head of an elder watches over all, and the work is executed, what did I tell you guys, in a simple style. This artwork refers to Ginny's landing in a drop pod on the 2nd of August, 5500. On the one hand, simple, yeah. She drew the most important thing that happened to her recently. That seems basic, except who's in that pod? I think Violet has one goal. I think Violet wants Ginny's life on this Blunderland to be perfect. And I think that's beautiful. I think the pyromania is going to make that tough. But we are going to find a way. Now this I love. Look at this. This is Tom's training window. Cannot be trained. Cannot be tamed. Tom the cat, no relation, is, for us, us upright walking creeps, we don't get to tell Tom what to do. Tom is Tom. Tom makes Tom decisions. Listen, I want to let Tom express himself through art. He just doesn't have sort of the motor skills to pull that off. Ginny has been the subject of the art. What happens when the muse becomes the artist? They dream of Ginny. Of what does Ginny dream? You can see it. I'm 100% serious. You can see it in her eyes. She's looking through that sculpture. She's looking into the future. This sculpture bears a representation of an albatross wearing a shirt moving to the left. The image is bordered by 6 newts. The image somehow expresses both Armageddon and void. Ginny! Honestly, I wish I didn't understand. You guys, I think Ginny wants to end the world. This is training. Yes, it's hunting, but more importantly, this is Horseshoe's training.